Betting on Beloit Season 1 Episode 1 kicks off with a burst of Midwest pride and a big mission. Can Konya and her family really turn around Beloit, Wisconsin, one house at a time? This new series is all about real estate, renovation, and the personal stakes that come with trying to breathe new life into a struggling community. The first episode wastes no time introducing us to the heart of the show, Konya's passion for her hometown, her family's legacy, and the huge risk she's willing to take to make a difference. The episode opens with a bit of humor and a lot of heart, as Konya jokes about saying the most Wisconsin thing ever. But quickly, the focus shifts to what Beloit means to her and her family. For Konya, Beloit isn't just a place. It's where her family achieved the American dream. We get a glimpse of her mother, Diane Hendricks, who's topped the Forbes self-made women's list for years and made her fortune in home building supplies. Diane's success is impressive, but what really matters to her is giving back to the community that gave her family a chance. This sets the tone for the whole series. It's not just about flipping houses for profit, but about restoring pride and hope to a town that's seen better days. Konya is honest about Beloit's struggles. The town was once rated the worst city to live in Wisconsin, but instead of giving up, her family doubled down. Their mission is simple but ambitious. Buy the worst houses on the block, rehab them, and turn them into absolute stunners. It's a huge challenge, but Konya is determined. She knows how much work goes into these projects, and she's proud of what her family has already accomplished. House by house, block by block, they're trying to turn the town around. The first big project is 721 Park, a massive house in terrible condition but with great bones. Konya believes this house is the perfect place to start, because it has the potential for a dramatic before and after transformation. She's upfront about the risks. The house has been neglected for decades, and bringing it back to life will take a lot of money and even more hard work. But she's convinced that if they can pull it off, it will have a huge impact on the neighborhood. We meet Konya's nephew, Connor, who's just as passionate about real estate as she is. Their dynamic is fun and supportive, with plenty of teasing and laughter as they tour the house and talk about the plans. Connor is learning the ropes, and Konya hopes he'll eventually take over the sales side of the business, so she can focus on design and construction. The family aspect of the show is front and center, with Konya's mom, kids, and even her ex-husband Matt, a practical, experienced contractor, all playing important roles. As the renovation gets underway, the challenges start piling up. The house needs everything: new windows, a new porch, drywall, paneling, and a complete kitchen overhaul. Konya is juggling a million tasks, from picking out finishes to managing contractors, and making sure the design is both beautiful and functional. She wants to create a grand entrance with traditional white paneling and maple stairs, refinish the original floors, and design a kitchen that's both warm and modern. Every detail matters, and she's determined not to cut corners, even if it means spending more money than planned. The pressure is on, not just because of the size of the project, but because of the expectations that come with the Hendricks name. Konya knows the community is watching, and she wants to make her family proud. She's also aware that the success of this first house will set the tone for the entire venture. If 721 Park doesn't sell quickly, they'll have to keep dropping the price, and the whole mission to revitalize Beloit could stall before it really gets started. Connor is out looking at comparable homes in the area, and the numbers are daunting. Most houses in the neighborhood sell for much less than what they're hoping to get for 721 Park. They're planning to list it at $700,000, basically double anything else nearby. It's a bold move, and both Konya and Connor know it's a gamble, but they believe that by creating something truly special, they can attract buyers who see the value in a beautifully restored historic home. As the renovation progresses, there are plenty of light-hearted moments, like Konya and Pete, her longtime contractor friend, joking about quicksand and leaving their handprints in the new concrete. But there are also real setbacks. The biggest crisis comes when a rainstorm ruins the kitchen cabinets that had been stored in the garage. The cabinets are warped and moldy, and with the open house just weeks away, Konya is in full panic mode. She knows she can't show the house with a half-finished kitchen, and replacing the cabinets on short notice is going to be expensive and stressful. Konya scrambles to find a solution, calling her cabinet supplier and hoping they can expedite a new order. She's honest about her anxiety. This is her chance to prove herself, not just to her family but to the whole community. The open house is a huge deal, with over 100 people expected to come through. She wants everything to be perfect, and the thought of letting people down is almost too much to bear. Despite the setbacks, Konya's determination never wavers. She leans on her team, her family, and her own experience to keep things moving forward. There's a real sense of camaraderie among everyone involved, from the contractors to the designers to the local shop owners who help source unique pieces for the house. The show does a great job of highlighting the importance of community and the power of working together toward a common goal. The episode also touches on the broader impact of the renovation. Konya talks about how fixing up one house at a time can make a big difference, not just for the people who live there but for the whole neighborhood. She's seen her mom build hotels, restaurants, a school, and even a stadium for the local minor league baseball team. The revitalization efforts in downtown Beloit have already started to change the town's image, but there's still a lot of work to be done in the residential areas. Konya wants to show that Beloit is a great place to live, with beautiful homes and a strong sense of community. As the episode draws to a close, the pressure is mounting. The open house is just around the corner, and there's still a ton of work to do. The kitchen cabinets are the biggest hurdle, but there are also finishing touches to add, staging to plan, and a million little details to get right. Konya is nervous but hopeful, determined to prove the doubters wrong and show that her vision for Beloit is possible. The ending of episode 1 leaves viewers on a cliffhanger. Will the new cabinets arrive in time? Can Konya and her team pull everything together for the open house? And most importantly, will the house sell at the ambitious price they've set? The stakes are high, but so is the sense of possibility. Betting on Beloit is more than just a renovation show. It's about family, community, and the belief that with enough hard work and heart, you really can change the world one house at a time. If you love shows about home renovation, small-town comebacks, or just stories about people taking big risks for something they believe in, betting on Beloit is definitely worth watching. The first episode sets up plenty of drama, but it's also full of warmth, humor, and real emotion. Konya is a relatable and inspiring lead, and her journey is just getting started. Whether you're from Wisconsin or just love a good underdog story, you'll find yourself rooting for her and her team every step of the way.